What's up, Neogenesis family? Today, back at it in the gym. I have a new goal that I've set for myself, which is and cleaning 4 plates eventually, all right? You know how big of a challenge and a deal it is. If you don't, this is a real challenge. So this is my new goal, and I've been noticing a lot that, when I want to get better at something, I'm just gonna keep repping my max until I make it. I decided though that for this time, I'm gonna take a different path, a different approach. So I'm gonna try to go, like most people would probably do, with 70 to 80% of my max lifts, get comfortable with it, rep it more, try to get better, because I'm really trying to overcome this plateau that 315 is for me. I do it pretty easily too, but I've never been able to go over that, to pull efficiently with great technique and ease. So I'm trying to get better, meaning that this training today is a new way for me to approach weightlifting, and I want to see where my limit is in a safe manner, of course, because, I'm not training for competition or anything. I'm just trying to be a better man, better human being, better athlete, but I still don't want to get injured and mess what I've been building up. So today, you can see on my bar here, I decided to go a little lighter today. I go for 2 to 3 reps of 70 to 80% of my max. We already been doing 2 sets prior to me talking to you now, but the next set is gonna be my 3rd one, and I feel pretty good. I feel like sometimes, yes, I could make my training a little bit easier so it's more enjoyable. So today feels easy, things are moving fast, and I'm able to sustain the impact when the bar is falling back on me. So now my break is done. I'm about to start again. Let's do it. Why do I prefer doing end cleans? I think that the best answer I could give is my story, because I've been starting training with only, building my body as a goal. So more of a bodybuilding type of approach, but still as a very mature person and also a young man. And then I got into contact with a best way to translate, my athletic abilities and also what I'm doing in the weight room to the field, because I'm a football player primarily. And weightlifting, all of those lifts, which means, the snatch, the cleans, the jerk, clean and jerk, all of those moves are, for football players, a big gift, because they're gonna improve your explosiveness, they're gonna make you more powerful. And for me, the end clean always been a good testament of my strength, where I stand, in the scale of power. I've always been strong for, the people I know. But for sure, in this world, there's like amazing lifters. So I like to do end cleans because it's pretty simple, like it uses a lot of my strength, which is having the a grip strong enough to have the bar in your hand. And then, to be honest, like, I would also try to be a better lifter from the ground, from the floor. For now, I do feel more comfortable with the end clean since I know it more. I've been practicing it more. And the other move I really like is really the snatch. The movement, of the snatch just feels amazing. Like, I like the way you have to position your body under the bar in order to complete the lift. And I will definitely start working on my snatch soon. But yeah, for now, the clean for me is king. It's simple. It translates very well to like the demands of the sports I've been doing, and the sports I've been doing defined me a lot as a man. So it's like a big part of my identity. So it always stuck with me, and I like to challenge myself to do it. A lot of big weights can be moved that way. But I think I will challenge myself while talking about it. It's just I will challenge myself on lifting more from the floor in the future. So now we're done. Made it happen. 5 sets of 3. I did 4 sets of 3 and 1 set of 2. 1 set of 2. It went pretty good. I'm happy. It's different than what I usually do. So I do feel like when you do something different, you get different results. So for today, it's very positive. The next thing we're gonna do now is eye pulls. So like I discussed earlier, me wanting to lift from the floor, I will do my eye pulls from the floor. So I'm gonna go for about 100 to 110% of my max lift and perform a high pull. So you're gonna see how it looks. If I have people in my following that are very good or, more knowledgeable at the movement, feel free to comment how you feel about my technique and things I could do in order to improve. And if you are someone who are starting up, weightlifting and stuff, I do feel like the best tip I could give you is really to use your hips. You want to push through the heels. You really want to be able to perform the triple extension. So you extend at the ankle, knees, and hips. And then from there, you pull as high as possible. So a really good movement overall for your body. So Neogenesis family, we're done with the workout. We managed to pull from the floor my max rep. So remember, I told you guys I prefer doing the incline. Now I think I prefer lifting from the floor. So it just shows that sometimes you have to challenge yourself. So in the middle of this training, I had a change of heart and mindset. I decided to practice on my technique in order to be able to lift heavier weights. And we never know, maybe it's gonna bring me to have some competitive weight. So we failed a lot, but it was very constructive. I really liked this training session. And remember, just to make it short, if you want to practice like I did today, I started with some inclines, 70% to 80%, 2 or 3 reps. You go for 5 sets, pretty long. And then after that, you go for high pulls. You're gonna go for 3 sets of 5 reps. And then just like I did, if you want, you can also pull from the floor. You choose a weight that challenges you and you test your limit. So for me today, the last word is really, guys, if you think that there's a plateau you cannot break, just put yourself in that mindset. Just push yourself and you're gonna get it. Don't let anyone stop you. Try it and then see for yourself how far you can go. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comment how you approach a weightlifting session, and see you guys in the next video.